Hey, what's up guys? Mason here, and I'm bringing you guys a tutorial for the co-op Easter egg on the new Zombies map, Moon. If you didn't know, this co-op Easter egg builds right off of the solo one, so if you need the steps for that, I'll link it on the annotation on the screen right now. Otherwise, you're just going to continue off that, and the first thing you're going to want to do is go back to Earth with Gersh devices and some sort of explosive, even a grenade will work. And you're going to use whatever you have to knock the plates off that shelf over there. And once they're knocked down, you're going to have any one of you throw a Gersh device over at the plates. You got to get it right over the crates. We messed up right there, but you're going to want it between the crates and the wall over there. Then you'll see the plates slowly be risen off the ground and teleported into the Gersh device. They'll be sent onto the teleporter right here, and once you guys go back to the moon, they will come with you. And they're actually going to be right on the floor over by Quick Revive. I go the wrong way right here, but they are right here. And then you're going to throw a QED at those, sending them over to this computer contraption over here, placing them on top of it. And once that is in place, you're going to need to attach two things to this contraption. One is a wire, and this wire can be found and picked up by any of the 4 players you have going on. It will be found on one of the 3 floors of the laboratory. It can be in a corner, on a shelf. I found mine underneath the counter, as you can see in the video right here. And you just attach that, and as well as Richthofen's going to need to attach the golden rod, or not attach, but more so put it in between the plates right here. In order for Richthofen to have the golden rod, at least one person in your game is going to need to have the Ensemble cast achievement, as well as the Easter egg achievement for Shangri-La. The Ensemble cast is the co-op achievement on Call of the Dead. There's a solo one as well, but you're going to have the Call of the Dead one. Now this person does not need to be Richthofen, but at least one person has to have this for Richthofen to have the golden rod, rather than the golden egg or orb or whatever. Anyways, once these things are both attached, you're going to have Richthofen press X repeatedly on the keyboard over here. It has to be Richthofen, and it does take a while. Eventually it finishes with the dialogue, and you can take back your golden rod. With that, you're going to go back to the pyramid over here, and something will happen. And it took a while for us to realize this. We were trying to place the golden rod into the little circle right here. But 4 canisters actually rise up from each corner of the pyramid, and much like the step in Solo, you're going to need to fill these with the souls of zombies. However, as opposed to the step in the Solo Easter egg, now there are 4, and they all still need to be filled up with the same amount of zombies, and that's 25 each, I believe. Don't hold me to that, but about 100 zombies need to be killed around these canisters. You can kill them with anything. You can even throw a Gersh device next to the canisters to start filling it up, and that actually does prove to be helpful on later rounds. So yeah, we're just going by one, filling these canisters. This is a little bit harder of a setup compared to what you might be doing normally. You can see we start going down, but eventually we get everything filled up, and you do not need to pull a lever this time like you did when you filled up the first canister in the solo step. The Easter egg just continues off from here. And as you can see, the canisters, once filled up, eventually drain out, and if you look, you can see Richthofen and Sam actually switch souls. Now, a few things happen here. Richthofen becomes the new control of the zombies. He's the announcer from this point on in the game. And Sam is actually voicing the character who was playing as Richthofen before. And as well as this, the player who is playing as Richthofen now has all 8 perks. And now you just have to do a few more steps for everybody to get those 8 perks. The first of these steps being going back to the Samantha Says machine. Now I actually end up cutting out a lot of this because this does take a while. I definitely recommend writing down the patterns because I think it goes on for quite some time. You have to do 3 separate games of winning, and they get progressively harder, so definitely write them down on a piece of paper unless you're amazing, which I'm sure you are. But anyways, at this point, you're going to go back to the pyramid, throw a QED. I think this is necessary to knock the orb out of the little circle right here, but for some reason it wasn't there for us. But anyways, check if it's there. If it is, throw a QED at it. If not, it's going to be over by the Samantha Says machines again, over in this corner right here. We throw a Gersh at it. It's kind of glitchy for whatever reason, but it gets... The ball is sucked up by the Gersh, and here's some dialogue for you guys to listen to.
Launch protocol initiated. Launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pick on someone your own size.
Ah! My shin! Ow! Ow! My ankle! seconds to impact.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Swallows! Damn these crawlers! Get off my boots, crawler! Ow! Ow! My ankle!
Oh! Watch the feet!
That's it? Seriously? All that work and all we did was blow up the Earth? What the fuck?
And that's that. From that point on, you all have 8 perks permanently. The Cosmonaut can't get rid of them. Even if you're down, you have them. Even if you completely get kicked out of the game and are brought back in a later round, you still have them. And here's some footage of us playing back on Earth after it's, back on Area 51 after it's blown up by the rockets. And as you can see, things are a lot different now. We were just messing around at this point, just messing around, having some fun with our 8 permanent perks, just seeing how long we could go before it ended. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video or if it was helpful in helping you complete the Easter egg, please like the video. That's always very appreciated. And if you're interested in more zombie-related, Easter egg related, Call of Duty and general related stuff, feel free to subscribe, and thanks for watching.